We wrote down the promise letter. It helps teens figure out what they want to do with their lives and how can they get there. Dear Mariza, if I do engage in sexual behaviors, then this will affect me in the long run, and I won't be able to do what I want to do. What people should know about Program REACH is that it helps teens figure out what they want to do with their lives and how can they get there. And also, if they're going to be sexually active, that there's so many types of protection, but the only 100% way to protect yourself is abstinence.
So currently we're running Promoting Health Among Teens Abstinence Intervention with 6th and 7th graders here in Yonkers, New York. The program really is intended to help youth learn to reduce risks by avoiding risky behaviors such as sexual activity, and hopefully to get them to focus on their future goals and dreams. When you're dealing with young children, it's really critical to get them on a path towards success. So Mariza joined the program when she was in 6th grade, and she came here, she was such a timid little girl. She was one of those kids that you watch transform in front of your eyes. Over the course of 2 weeks, we saw her change.
The way I would do this is to say no to anything that will affect my education and to focus on my only priority, which is school. Program REACH helped me decide what I was going to do in the future when I had to face these behaviors. It taught me that in order to reach my goals and my dreams, I can't do something stupid now because it will affect me in the long run.
I think the fact that kids give up 8 hours a day on a Saturday to spend with us is just in itself a testament to the fact that we're making an impact for them. The best part of this is when you're sitting in a classroom watching these kids do a role play, and you see them do the first role play and they are shy and timid and uncertain, and by the end of the day they are just so on point and so proud of themselves and just totally in control of the situation, and they have that voice to say no. That to me makes it all worthwhile.
The best parts about the program were when we did role plays, like how would we act in that situation and how we would say no or say yes if it was like a good behavior or something. And we learned about all the different types of protection there is, but the only #1 protection is abstinence, and that's the 100% way to protect yourself.
These youth have such incredible ability. They have the desire to make really healthy choices, and we as adults owe it to them to give them the skill set that will empower them to make the best possible choices for their futures.
I'm only 14. When I'm older, I think I'll face those problems, but because I was in this program, I know that abstinence is the way. We wrote down our goals and our dreams and how if we did this behavior, then it would affect us and when we're older. So that really made me think about how I wanted to be a doctor when I'm older and how I wanted to help people, but the first thing I have to do is help myself before I help anybody else.
So a world of Marizas who are empowered and believe that they have the right to say no until they are ready is just so much more of a hopeful world. And that's the world that I want to live in. That's the legacy that we want to leave.
Sincerely, me, aka Mariza.